Alright, for all you guys from before, I just put up the other video 2 days ago. I'm on my way now to Lee's to get Ruby's butt fixed. Apparently her tail wants to fall off. One too many car washes, or heaven knows what's going on. Cheap tape. Who knows? So, should find out. Again, if anyone's wondering why any repairs on a Honda might cost more than they should, it's because rather than retape something, they're replacing an entire spoiler. Their prerogative, which is cool. After that, I'm going to check on a few other things to hopefully at least make some of this a little bit more interesting. But right now, just heading off to Lee's to pick up and hook up my new spoiler. Hopefully it shouldn't take more than an hour or two to do. We'll restart when we get there. Again, we're over here at Lee Honda in Auburn, Maine. Generally a pretty pleasant place to go to. Most of the main dealerships are pretty pleasant. You know, it's the first real new car I'd ever owned. And this whole, so touchy about how things are done. I think they're all just trying to make sure that they aren't hit with the cost of the spoiler, since it's technically it's Honda's problem, not theirs. It's another reason why I think they're not just redoing the tape. They're replacing the spoiler, so Honda pays for it because it's considered a defect of some kind. I can understand that. It's not really, I don't see why they should have to eat it, but you know, it takes me a little while to get used to this whole corporate stuff, you know, trying to get things corporately done properly and all that, so the right people pay the right money. I don't know. I don't like that kind of stuff, but it is what it is, and I'm sure it wouldn't be any different if I had to take my Ford in, or Mitsubishi, or oh, heaven forbid, a Porsche or Mercedes or Lamborghini. Yeah, right, a Lamborghini. I'm going to afford one of those anytime. All right, so we're at this point. We're parking in, and we're going to see how long it freaking takes to do a spoiler. I have a feeling it's going to take a while. All right, 30 out for now. Interesting, there's a small scratch on the original spoiler. I don't know how that got there, but that's a good way to identify. So we'll leave it at that. Well, guys, apparently it takes about 2 hours to do a Honda spoiler installed. And the bonus, which is very interesting, is they gave me my old spoiler back. It's in the box that the new spoiler came in, and all the parts. So basically I have an extra spoiler with all the parts except maybe some double stick tape. Maybe some bolts, I'm not sure about that. Red colored. So maybe I'll go and try to sell it. It's got a small scratch on it, but nothing heavy duty, and we'll go from there. Next stop, let's see if it even loaded into my GPS, because I sent some stuff to my GPS. Let's see if it went in there. Doesn't look like it's in there. What's the attitude here? I must have some save spots. I'm going to go look into getting some tint done on the car. I don't know if we're going to get it done today, but yeah, we are going to. Let's see, was the recent added? Recent. No, it's not in there. Well, I sent it via my Honda app. I sent 2 places I wanted to go to. One was Auto City, but I know where Auto City is, so we're going to go directly to Auto City from right now. So I'm rather shocked that they gave me the old spoiler back. I would figure that Honda would want the old spoiler back so they could recondition and sell it. But I got a beautiful spoiler sitting right back here. Pretty good shape overall, and with all the parts in an original box. Well, I'll be damned. So, I mean, maybe I can get some of my money back. So, if any of you guys are looking for a red spoiler, it is the red one. I think about 90% of the parts in there, you might have to get some bolts and maybe some, double-sided tape. But, there's a spoiler for sale. Anyone wants to give me a reasonable offer for it, plus shipping and handling if your offer is ridiculous. We'll go from there. But, yeah, I asked the dealer if they did any tinting, but they don't do any tinting, which I found interesting. I guess some dealers do it, some don't. But Auto City, I know, is right here. I've been here because these guys are the ones that told me about the scratch gave me the quote on fixing the scratch on the car. I've had some work done here before. They're actually pretty good guys over here too. Unfortunately, the parking is a bit of a bitch today. I don't know what the heck's going on. But we'll find out. We'll find out what kind of offer or deal they have for. Jeez, what is going on over here? For getting window tinting done. So, all right, I guess I'll park way over here. They're selling cars over here too, so I guess they're the whole meal deal. So we're gonna park here, and we're gonna go check that out. So I'm going to stop it from here, and we're gonna go on later, and I got another place to check out after this for window tinting and give you a price on that. So hang tight on that. For those who are wondering, there's a small scratch right here. You can see it. I don't know how it got on there. I don't know why the car's wet. It wasn't raining. I guess they washed it. I wish they would have dried it too. That small scratch on this door, because of where it's located, at this place here, $600 to fix. They said they'd have to paint most of this body panel right here, most of this door right here, and they would have to go across here in order to match the paint properly. They said it wouldn't be so bad if the scratch were like way back here. But since it's so close to the door, you could end up with color matching. They also said this is not going to be an easy color to match. So not looking forward to that. So we'll get back and we'll find out what they want for tinting. Okay, we're back, and over here, I want $400 to tint the entire car, which I don't think is unreasonable. It sounds about right for a reasonable tint job. You can get it cheaper, but I don't want to take any chances with that kind of stuff. I would have preferred to do it at the dealer only because, as I said, then I can go yell at Honda if something happens. Although Honda is not so easy to deal with. They're somewhat dicky, actually. The dealerships are very nice, but Honda, well, I mean, I guess if you're overly nice, that's that's an easy way to lose money if you say, yes, sir, no, sir, we'd be glad to replace everything for you, sir. Or ma'am. Or whatever. You never can say nowadays. But they want $400 for the tint here, and they do it every other Tuesday. I guess they got a tint person that shows up and does it every other Tuesday. So we'll see what's happening with that. I'm going to go check a new place, Clavet Import Autos, and we're going to see what they have to say. So we're first I sent it through my Honda link, there we go, and put it into my GPS. Something I really like about the Honda app.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Yes, thank you. She's so sweet. That's Ruby talking. We'll get back, I'll get back on this once we get near Clavet Imports. Definitely a busy day today. On my way to Clavet right now to check about the tinting. But after that, once I find out what the deal is with them, increase the speed here up to, yeah, scream, Ruby, scream. After that, what I'm gonna have to call, I called some auto stereo installers. I'm trying to get some more information. I'm trying to get the amps changed in this car. It's not so easy. I saw them a week.
Mile, keep right to Main Street.
Yes, thank you very much, Ruby. You're sweet. So I he said he would get back to me. I mean, he had to get his guy in to get information to do some research on the car, but I haven't heard back, and it's been a week, so I'm going to call him. Cute little white Prius next to us, but we all know we're better than they are. Although I like Priuses. I'm not a Prius hater, but we're still better. So I got to check with them. I'm trying to make another stereo video. I don't think a lot of you like that, but they're very...
400 feet,
oh, God,
keep right to Main Street.
All right, but I'm trying. I got to try to get that information. I know not a lot of you are into the stereo, but some...
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Main Street.
But some of you are, really wondering, how to do the full switch over and all that, and I'm still trying to get all the information. I'm also looking into changing the steering wheel to a heated steering wheel. I want heated steering wheel. Being a diabetic, my hands are cold all the frickin' time. Very important for me to get that taken care of. And I think it's very feasible. I just got to get someone who's willing to do it, and I got to get, full answers. More on that later if I can figure it out. That, and I got someone looking at a broken window in the house, and I got a guy coming to clean the boiler. That's what happens when you live in Maine. You got an oil burner. You have to get your burner cleaned. Usually once a year is a good idea, but just in case. But that is basically what my day looks like. I got up at 8 o'clock this morning after about 4 hours sleep, and I'm pathetic at that kind of sleep schedule. I'm not very good at early mornings, just the way it is. Driving on my cruise control, and happily no cars sitting at stoplights. Otherwise, I'd be slamming on my brakes. So when we get to Clavets, I'll return it back on, and we'll see what's going on there. Well, just made it to Clavet Auto Detailing. Good place to get your car nice and clean. We're going to see what they have to say. Well, the first spot I stopped was just where they do the detailing. The other spot's a little further down the road. So, Ruby sent me to the wrong place, but it was close enough. It was just right down the road. They want $285 to tint the whole car. That's very inexpensive. Generally, there is an adage, you get what you pay for. But at that price, I'm willing to give it a shot because tint is not a top priority of mine. But it would be nice to have. I'm probably going to do 35%, which is Maine legal on all of the car. I'm not looking for the for the gangster back doors blacked out crap. I mean, come on. Who am I going to put back there that I don't want anyone to see in? And it'll just make the car look gangsterish. I want it just to look nice and tinted across the board. $285 is pretty cheap. Is it going to be cheap tint? Probably. But I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. And I'll let everybody know how it goes. As it is, because it's summertime, I can't do it until August the 12th. Oh my God, are they busy? I guess I can't be surprised. I mean, you can't just walk in this late in the summer and expect someone to do it. Plus, it looks like, they do all this other detailing and other stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll look really nice. So we're going to see how that turns out. And I will, of course, do a video when the tinting's done. Unfortunately, I'm sure I won't be able to film it. I don't think they'd appreciate me filming the tinting. But, it's not one of those kind of places. I don't have a friend doing it for me. But for $285, I can afford. I can handle it. And if they do a reasonably good job and it's not all bubbly and terrible, I'll be happy. Big difference from the $400, which is more of a legit kind of price for a higher-end tint. It's very possible they use more expensive tint, or they're just more expensive. I mean, they may just be better at it. I don't know. I haven't heard of Clavets. They seem to do car work, basic work on cars and stuff like that, and they sell cars, kind of like one of those small places that sell cars, work on cars, but they seem to have a big auto detailing thing going on. So they seem to be real big on the auto detailing. So it should be very interesting to see how it turns out, and I will let you guys know. So that will be the end of this stupid video. And boring as usual. No looking at my fat face driving in a car. I had those lip sync issues, and I had to fool around with that video forever to get the lip sync even semi-good. It was driving me berserk. So, that's pretty much it. So that's it for Verdier for today, unless I have some radio news, in which case I will start it up again. Take care, guys.